GTA 6 might be the first time Rockstar has actually gone too far with size. Some fans are excited, others are overwhelmed. Personally, I feel a mix of both. I love a huge world, but this one might actually feel endless. Today, I'm going to discuss the confirmed and rumored regions in GTA 6's massive Leonida state. From swamps to cities to mountaintops, let us figure out how big this map really is and whether it deserves the hype. Vice City returns, what it means. This modern version of Vice City sits at the heart of Leonida. It brings back the sun-drenched streets and neon signs, but at a greatly expanded scale. The urban area is much more dense and layered than Los Santos in Grand Theft Auto 5. Buildings and roads feel more detailed and alive. I have read community reconstructions that match leaked coordinates. Those confirm that the playable city area might even exceed the entire Los Santos map in size. The landmarks are recreated faithfully. Ocean Drive runs along Vice City Beach with palm trees and Art Deco facades. It feels like the glamour and chaos of American coastal life combined. In my experience as a longtime Grand Theft Auto fan, I feel amazed by how this city stretches further inland and includes suburbs, beaches, and docks. The scale difference becomes clear when fans note that Vice City appears nearly twice as big as Los Santos, but with far greater density. Leonida Keys, coastal islands breakdown. A cluster of islands known as the Leonida Keys lies to the south of the main city. These islands draw inspiration from the real-life Florida Keys, with slender strips of land and causeways connecting them to the mainland. Life there seems calm and laid back. Visitors can enjoy jet skiing, boating, and even chasing iguanas near lagoon shores. The marine environment is visually lush and vibrant with clear water and coastline features. At the same time, the sea around them is not entirely safe. Some reports mention that those waters include dangerous creatures, making boating risky. I personally feel that this addition of islands gives genuine variety to the map. It expands beyond the urban core into waterfront living and coastal scenery. It broadens the game world significantly beyond the confines of the main city. Grass Rivers wetland region explored. The Grass Rivers area sits west of Vice City and resembles a vast, swampy wetland zone. Rockstar has reportedly drawn heavy inspiration from the Florida Everglades. The landscape is flat, dense, and full of wetlands. Dangerous wildlife such as alligators and other predators may present constant hazards. Traveling through muddy water and marsh paths demands caution. Elevation changes are subtle, but vegetation and waterways break up the terrain into varied biomes. The wetland ecosystem shows more plant life deeper into the region, offering diversity. I find it thrilling as a gamer to think about venturing through swamp trails in off-road vehicles or by boat. These hazards and the natural detail enhance realism and push map design into new territory. Those hazards serve as reminders that this is not just empty open land. Port Galhorn rough port town insight. Port Galhorn seems to be a gritty coastal port town with a rougher edge. It brings broken motels, empty strip malls, and shady characters to the mix. The town shows a starker contrast to the beaches of Vice City. Neon signs flicker above crumbling buildings. Nightclubs and small roadside motels line coastal highways. I get a sense of crime, trade, ambience, and gang influence woven into the streets. That feeling is amplified by rumors of shady backstreet deals and local drug trafficking missions. This setting adds a darker tone and gives players a different kind of location to navigate compared to the glamorous coastal life. I personally feel it sets a strong visual contrast and gives players more narrative possibilities. The town's seedy atmosphere helps the map feel balanced between bright luxury and gritty realism. Ambrosia Industrial Zone character. Ambrosia lies near Lake Leonida and appears to be a heavily industrial district. Smokestacks and loud machinery define the skyline around factories. Massive manufacturing plants churn out goods while biker gangs roam between warehouses. The sky above this region often looks tinted blue-gray from industrial pollution. The roads feel busy and rough. This area fills out the map with hard-edged grit and working-class life. I feel that this zone layers in realism and prevents monotony. It adds depth by showing Middle America industrial culture within a fictional Floridian state. I personally feel the presence of biker gangs and large-scale industry gives Vice City a lived-in urban density that is rare in prior titles. It supports the sense that this world has many layers beyond just city nightlife. Mount Kalaga National Park natural playground. The mountainous terrain of Mount Kalaga sits along the northern edge of Leonida. It features rugged forests, canyon cuts, and winding riverways where players can go hunting, fishing, kayaking, or off-road riding. Wildlife like deer, foxes, and even Florida panther-inspired predators are said to roam those backwoods. The elevation shifts sharply compared to the flat city or swamp regions. Sloping trails give opportunities for hiking, biking, and scenic vehicle runs. I read that this area is based loosely on the borderlands of northern Florida and southwestern Georgia, with canyon formations echoing Providence Canyon State Park. I am genuinely stoked at the potential of this zone for natural encounters. Those higher peaks and shaded woods deliver a striking contrast to Vice City's neon glow. In my experience as a fan that craves varied terrain, I feel this park adds an adventurous spirit to the map. Wildlife and hillside roads bring character that feels long overdue. Map size comparison: how it compares. Estimates suggest the Grand Theft Auto 6 map spans around 125 square kilometers. Some reports propose an upper range nearing 150 to 160 square kilometers, though the most commonly cited figure is 125. By contrast, the Grand Theft Auto 5 map covers roughly 75 to 80 square kilometers, or about 49 square miles. That places the new map at approximately 2.5 to 3 times larger than its predecessor. Fans on mapping forums have recreated overlay comparisons that support this scale increase. One Reddit comment summed the enthusiasm, saying the fact that it is possible the map could be even larger than what is currently known of is crazy. Personal observation of community maps shows how expansive Leonida seems. I feel confident that Rockstar has designed its largest world yet. The size, metrics, and fan data all point toward this being a major leap in map scope. Diversity, density, and verticality focus. Beyond sheer size, the map delivers depth through varied environments and elevation shifts. Urban density peaks in Vice City with tightly packed streets, high-rises, and waterfront zones. The swamp marshlands of grass rivers feel dense in vegetation and waterways. Meanwhile, Mount Kalaga brings vertical trails and canyon terrain. Interior spaces within high-rise interiors, factories, and nightclubs seem richer too. Seasonal weather features may impact swamp flooding or mountain fog. Ecological diversity is evident from beaches to forests to industrial zones. The map feels alive in ways Grand Theft Auto 5 rarely managed. I sense emphasis on layering both ground-level and skyline scenes. That range of terrain makes every region feel unique and meaningful. The combination of vertical challenge, dense urban zones, and natural open country shifts the whole design forward. These variations in height and density make the map feel fully three-dimensional rather than simply large. Thoughts on scale? From my perspective as someone who studies open-world design, I see evidence that Rockstar pushed boundaries here. Watching fan-made interactive maps reinforces how ambitious this scale really is. Emotionally, I feel part excited and part overwhelmed by the sheer size, but I am confident this will be their biggest ever map. The variety and scope show clear intent to deliver more than just a bigger map. It is a richer world built for exploration, mission diversity, and replay value. This map appears to be the largest Rockstar has ever created at around 2.5 to 3 times the size of Grand Theft Auto 5. It includes a wide range of environments: Vice City Urban Core, Leonida Keys Islands, Grass Rivers Wetlands, Port Galhorn Port Town, Ambrosia Industrial Zones, and Mount Kalaga National Park. Every region brings its own feel. If you want coastal glamour, swamp danger, gritty underbelly, factory grit, or mountain trails, this map delivers it. If you enjoyed this breakdown, leave a like, hit subscribe, and throw your dream location for GTA 6 down in the comments.